It's now probably 3 months. You know, lots of change already at the club. We've brought some good players in for the forthcoming season, but also made a lot of changes behind the scenes as well, in terms of the backroom staff and really, I guess, trying to get a sense of belief back into the club. You know, and particularly with the players and sort of the language that's used around the place. The club's probably been battered and bruised the last 18 months, but it can certainly only go one way, and that's certainly the message that I'm getting across on and off the field there.
Why did you pick Leicestershire then? What was it about the job that appealed to you most?
It's a great challenge, you know, and every time people were telling me about things that weren't working there, I just looked at it and thought it's a great opportunity to turn it around. You can walk into a thriving organisation and you can't really make that much of a difference, but I think with somewhere like Leicestershire, it's been well documented, the trials and tribulations there over the last few years. It's a great opportunity to turn a great club around that's got a huge heritage. We're very successful county sort of championship winners, won T20 3 times in the last sort of 10, 11 years. So there's a huge amount of opportunity there to really build on that, and we've certainly tried to do that.
You haven't won a game in the championship for the last 2 years, so how big a job is this ahead of it? Not just for you, but you've got a new coach, you've got a new captain, new players involved.
Yeah, look, it's again, you know, they came very close last year to winning games, but just couldn't get over the other end. So, you know, it's just having that belief and just having that killer instinct to get over the line with games when we get to the opportunities to have them. We've got Clint Mackay, who's coming over as our overseas bowler. We've got Mark Cosgrove, who's going to be here with us for 2 years as captain. And we've got Andrew McDonald, and you know, he bears all the hallmarks of potentially another Jason Gillespie. You know, not a huge amount of credentials in terms of coaching, but a huge amount of potential to really make a difference. And he's been with us a few days, and already there's a massive buzz around the place, and you know, everybody's really looking forward to it. And as one of the players said, is that the other day is that we're no longer thinking about avoiding defeat, and everything's now geared towards winning, and so that's a good start for us.
You're also, everyone knows, I'm sure, that the first non-white CEO of a county. Lots been made of your Asian roots and engaging with the local British Asian population. I know it's only a small part of what you do, but do you think it's something that all the counties can get better at, and what specifically have Leicestershire done?
Yeah, look, definitely. It's something that was raised quite a lot, and I try to push back on it a little bit, because it can become an overriding factor when you take over a role and suddenly you become the saviour of everything. And I've certainly said that's not the case. It's going to take time and effort. And you know, I've always been quite vocal that cricket historically has been very good at sort of saying to the South Asian community, give us your money, but actually we'll keep you at arm's length. And I think that there's a huge amount being done now across the country to try and engage more meaningfully. You know, there still isn't enough diversity across boards across the country. I think that's an issue. There's very few subgroups around county cricket grounds at the moment that don't have enough Asian representation, considering what they contribute to the economy of this country, with their passion for cricket. So I think there's a great concoction there to really embrace a community of people that have got a huge amount to offer the game. And you know, I mean, Leicester itself has got something like 45% demographics of non-white. So there's a huge opportunity there, and certainly we're trying to embrace that. We're going to be merging our county cricket board with our club, so that everything we do from a club perspective in terms of our outreach will be from a club perspective. There's a huge opportunity there in terms of bringing funding in on the back of some of the programs we deliver into the community, but also start to do a lot more and start to get people coming through the gates and feeling that it's their community club.
Just before we get Alan in as well, I just want to get your opinion on that.